Hello and welcome to the Oak and Lamb YouTube channel. My name is Becca Oaks. I'm an owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to use UV resin as a sealer and to enhance the look of printable vinyl. I'm going to be making a Santa Cam ornament out of this cute blank that I got from Hobby Lobby. It comes in a pack of 6. It is very inexpensive, especially if you catch them 50% off, and it is really cute. We've just gone ahead and painted it with acrylic paint and then a metallic paint at the top. It also comes with the red ribbon hanger, which makes it very convenient. Next up, I'm going to be using vinyl to cut out the words Santa Cam. And then I also used HTV printable vinyl to cut out a lens for the Santa Cam. For our UV resin, we love J. Diction UV resin. It is our tried and true favorite UV resin. We have tried so many, we've compared so many. This one is phenomenal, and you can either use the outdoor sun if it happens to be a particular sunny, nice day, or you can use a UV light to cure it in your craft room. Other than those supplies, obviously, you're going to need a Cricut or other die cut machine to cut out your vinyl and your printable vinyl. We just need things like weeding tools and the UV resin, some gloves and proper PPE since we are going to be using UV resin, and other things that are just normal in your craft room. So we have all sorts of videos on how to cut vinyl and how to cut printable vinyl. Check out these videos specifically for that. This video is about UV resin specifically, so I won't be cutting these out, but I'm going to show you how easy it is just to transfer these over. I've gone ahead and cut this out and weeded it, and I'm using a clear transfer tape. And then we'll just go ahead and lay this just like this. Now I have used a basic shape in Design Space, and I've sized it to the size of this ornament so that I could size these graphics accordingly. That's how I got them to be the exact size that I needed. So let's go ahead and grab our scraper here. We'll apply this vinyl and remove our transfer sheet. And then I'm just going to take this. It's just like a sticker at this point, and we'll place it right here. Now, sometimes I feel like my fingers kind of get in the way, and so it's difficult for me to see if it's even. So I like to use these reverse tweezers. Reverse tweezers open like this, and then it's kind of like a third hand, if you will. It's very easy to use. We love these here at Oak and Lamb. And then it helps me so that I can see more of my surface area that I'm laying it on. Just lay that down just like that. And then if you wanted to, you could also put some words right here, like for Beckett, Fallon, Harrison, and Pearson underneath. However, if you're going to be using vinyl and you're going to be putting that many words or underneath that many letters, it makes the letters super, super small. So keep that in mind. You might want to do a print and cut, or maybe just a bigger word, or like for the Oaks family or something like that. Keep that in mind. Vinyl cut at around 1/8 of an inch is so tiny. It is a bear to weed if it comes off of the mat intact. So a lot of times when it's that small, the blade on your Cricut will move the vinyl around, and it's just a total nightmare. So sorry for the rabbit trail. Just wanted to point that out to you. Now all I'm going to do is put on my PPE, my gloves, mask, all of the things. You definitely want to be prepared for that. And then grab my resin. Don't shake your resin. If you shake your resin up, you will get bubbles in it. However, if you do get bubbles in it, it's not the end of the world. Now, what I'm going to do here is just put the resin on the actual lens here. And the reason that I want to do that is because I want it to look like glass. I don't want the rest of it to look like glass. I want there to be a distinction. Also, what I'm going to do is 2 layers of this so that it kind of bubbles or builds up and creates kind of a domed effect. So I'm going to start here just like this, and then I can use my finger or I can use a tool like this just to easily spread it to the very ends. I don't want to flood it so much that it overruns and goes off the side of the lens. So be careful with that. Also, if you can avoid moving it, like picking it up, that is the better option. So if you're going to be taking this outside, definitely put it on a cookie sheet or something like that, that you can lift the cookie sheet and not the actual ornament, so that you don't have issues. Now, this right here can easily be cleaned with alcohol or acetone, and that resin comes right off. Also, there are a couple of bubbles in here, so I want to grab a lighter or some alcohol to pop those bubbles. My favorite is a torch lighter, just because it works better in my opinion. Just put it over just like that, and it pops those bubbles really easily and quickly. And then I'm going to grab my UV light and plug it in. And then I'll just hold the UV light over. It will probably take somewhere between 2 to 4 minutes. It does depend on the temperature of your room too. If it happens to be cooler in your room, then sometimes UV resin cures a little bit slower. So just bear that in mind. Okay, I didn't time that, but that took somewhere between 2 and 3 minutes. It was so quick. And I mentioned putting more than one coat on this to dome it, but I was pretty heavy-handed with the UV resin, and I'm not going to need a second coat. I don't know if you can tell or not, but that is already domed. If you tend to be light-handed with resin, then obviously you're going to want to put 2 coats on there. You know, you would do your first one that would be kind of smooth and then dome it on top of that, because you do want it to look like a lens and sort of domed. But I think that is so cute already. And I love how this looks like glass and the other part does not. There are so many different ways that you can do these too. Put a Santa hat on there, make it look like an elf, put elf surveillance. But the point of this video is to show you how easy it is to seal the printable vinyl with UV resin. How quick was that, and how good does that look? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have other questions on UV resin, we have so much content here at Oak and Lamb with UV resin projects. We absolutely love UV resin. We've used part AB epoxy resin as well and like it. But for us here at Oak and Lamb, we have found that UV resin tends to be our preference just because it is so quick and easy. If you like content like this, you will love the rest of the content we have here on the channel. So go ahead and subscribe to the Oak and Lamb YouTube channel. Click subscribe. It is free to do that. It's a great way to help support us. And if you turn on notifications, you can be notified every single time we go live or post content. Also, click the link below. We have a special offer for you. If you would love to join the flock here at Oak and Lamb and benefit from our entire library of cut files with free commercial use license, in addition to all of the member-only content, member-only Facebook group, and member-only courses that we offer, click the link, enjoy that discount, and become a member here at Oak and Lamb. We teach everything from cricketing to sublimation to woodworking, home decor, sewing, and so much more. Anything crafty, we will try it, we will dabble in it, and we will teach you what we have learned. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I'll see you here another day for another video.